Let's go to the beach. Okay, you want to go? Let's go, let's go. In Canada, it's almost summertime. Almost. So this means that we can go and drink beer outside. We do it in the winter too. We just get really cold. So usually, maybe, sometimes, hopefully, at some point in our Canadian climate, it's warm enough to go to the beach. I live in Toronto, and we have many beaches. Not bitches, beaches in Toronto. You can actually go there, relax. Swimming is up to you. If you'd like to have an extra arm or lose an arm, you can go in the water. Lake Ontario, beautiful place, by the way. Today, the lesson is at the beach. Now, a lot of people have problems saying this word, beach, because it sounds like bitch. So, to help you, what you're going to do is you're going to say beach. So, even I could just do this and take out the A. Oh, I'm so sneaky. And make it sound like beach. But you have to draw out the E sound. You have to say beach. The bad word that might come out of your mouth is bitch. This is a much shorter word. So this is a very, very long E sound. You can smile, beach. You're happy because you're going to the beach. The bad word is bitch. It's one syllable, and you can think of it as being angry. It sounds exactly as the word itch, which means you have to scratch, so it's bitch. So try bitch, beach. Now that we've got that, we're going to go through some vocabulary and pronunciation and some slang that you would use when you were at the beach. The first one, we're going to talk about our clothes. It's hot at the beach, so you don't want to wear a lot of clothes. People would wear a t-shirt, and the pronunciation of this word is just like the letter T, and it sounds like shirt. It's actually pronounced like an sound, so we say t-shirt. La la la. The next word are always something that we have to say in the plural, is something we always have to say in the plural, and it is shorts. We do not say short pants. Short pants are strange, so we just say shorts. Another thing you can have, mostly for the ladies, are short shorts. Oh, how crazy. Short shorts are very, very, as you can imagine, small shorts. Who wears short shorts? The camera lady wears short shorts. Oh yeah. Then, popular with men and women alike is a tank top. I don't know why it's called a tank top. It's got nothing to do with a tank, but it definitely is a top. So a tank top basically has no sleeves. These are called sleeves. So, you might say a sleeveless shirt, or the proper word is tank top. Now, of course, this spelling is wrong, so be careful. For the pronunciation, it's beach, but the spelling must be an A. Okay? A tank top is this thing. Now, for men, we have words to describe what you wear on the bottoms when you go swimming. It's not recommended that you wear nothing, because a fish might come and nibble you. For both men and women, we use the word in North America bathing suit or swimsuit. They're the same. I always laugh because in the UK, people will say swimming costume. When I think of a costume, I think of something for Halloween. Like I'm going to dress up like a ghost or a witch. So in the UK, when they say swimming costume, I go, what, are you going to be a horse? Are you going to wear a horse to the beach? You do some beach horse stuff? So North America bathing suit. In the UK, they say, I forget what they say. They don't say horse, do they? Swimming costume. And in North America, costume implies that you're going to change who you are, change your appearance, wear a mask, like at Halloween. So, bathing suit or swimsuit works for both men and women. This is a very wonderful picture that I drew of a women's bathing suit or swimsuit. Good picture. Next, we have the ever-popular bikini. I think this is pretty much a universal word, bikini. Bikini, you can have a two-piece. Sometimes people call this a one-piece when you're talking about a bathing suit. Our camera lady right now is driving a massive Corvette. That's just went by. Our camera lady right now is wearing a bikini. It is a very small string bikini. After our lesson, she may go topless. Topless means there's no top. So, in a lot of beaches, not bitches, in a lot of beaches, you might see topless women. Topless men? Yeah, okay. You might see them too. We have a slang word for those guys. If a man has breasts, or we say boobs, that are quite big, like a woman, we call them man boobs. It's not attractive at all. I don't want to see boobs on a man. I don't want to see boobs on a woman, really. No, especially not on a man. So, let's draw some man boobs on this guy. Man boobs. Now, to even make this funnier, we say moobs. Because we put the words together, man and boobs. Moobs. Moobs. So you can say, hey, buddy, nice moobs. Do you need a bra? Maybe you should get a bra. A bra is a bikini top. Another slang word we have for men only are dink suit. A dink suit. What's a dink suit? Dink, dink, dink. What's a dink? A dink is the boy part, the penis, if you will. A dink suit is known by its name brand of Speedos. Speedos are very, very small, tiny little pants that the men wear at the beach. I don't know why, but they're very, very popular in Europe. When I have been to Europe, when I went to Europe, or if I'm at the beach in Toronto, I know who's from Europe because they're wearing their Speedos, or in slang, their dink suits. Banana hammock could be another word you'd like to use here. So men, you generally have two styles. You can wear a Speedo, or you can wear longer shorts that we call swimming trunks, or swim shorts or swimming shorts. So, the next time you go to the beach, make sure you've got your sunglasses, laugh at all the people with man boobs, and have a good time. Bye. When it's really sunny at the beach, you need to wear sunglasses. I hear a lot of people saying sunglass. Sunglass would imply that there's one, so you'd be walking around like this. If you are a pirate, you would wear sunglass. If you're not a pirate, you need to wear sunglass is. The pronunciation of this word is difficult because you have to add an extra syllable at the end. So singular is sunglass, but in pronunciation, every time you say this word, you have to say sunglass is. You can say IZ or IS is. Sunglass is. Sunglass is not even a word in English. The other thing that's very important is the word bitch. Who knows what that means? I told you it was a bad word. It has two meanings. The first meaning is, it means a female dog. That's okay. The second meaning of the word bitch means a woman who is not very nice or who is very mean. So you can say, you're a bitch. I hate you. The third meaning of the word bitch we can use for men. Oh my God, can you do that? Yes. You can say, don't be a bitch. Meaning, don't be a whiny little baby and do this. Don't be a bitch and go and run across the street naked. So we have three meanings for the word. If you look in the dictionary, it might say a female dog. And you wonder why people get angry when you say at the park, hey, I like your bitch. It's really cute. So we don't say the word bitch anymore to mean a female dog. We only use it for a negative woman or man, someone we don't like. See you later, alligator.